Hello guys, I'm back with another video, and today we're talking about what if Deku was reborn. And I'm sorry for not making the video earlier, but it was there was a power outage, so sorry about that. So here we go. So Deku is when they wake up, it's morning, and it's the first week of the after the USJ incident. So Deku goes into the portal with Todoroki as they decide to go on go on and rule their so-called kingdom or village or whatever it's called. So as they're ruling their village a as one of the villagers say, we're under attack, as they see a man with gray hair and black hair and gray eyes, and it's all for one, and he's in his demon form in that mode as he's attacking while riding a Xenogray, I think it's called. Yeah, I grab it. So as the Xenogray starts attacking the village, as Deku transforms into his Vastalord state, him and Todoroki start fight off all the undead as they see some more undead as they're attacking their village and the streets are rampant. So Deku tries to save all of his subjects as they bring him to the bunker. So Deku starts using the gigantic axe and causes All For One to lose an arm. So All For One says retreat as they go back into their land. As the day is saved, everybody starts celebrating in their castle. So after that week, they go back into that world to do the sports festival. So as Deku starts getting ready, as everybody sees that it's the Crimson Knight appears, as everybody's cheering for him because of his power. As Deku is the first year representative, as Deku explains about everything about his life, except for the part that he's from another world and was reborn. As they start cheering him on, as they start getting ready for the race, Deku starts getting ready as he starts covering himself in darkness and fire. As Todoroki starts using ice magic and light magic, I guess she can use, and as as Midnight says, ready, set, go, as Deku starts jumping, like going super fast as heck, and while he's doing that, several spikes of red electricity starts running around his body, and you know that that type of electricity, well, good for you because that's from Monster Hunter, because that's what they're called again, I think they're the red electricity from the Stygian Xenogre, I think, or at least I think so, that's the name. So anyway, as Deku starts fighting off more, starts running as they see the 0 pointers coming in, as Deku just conjures up a gigantic fire and dark claw as he slashes everything, including the other 0 pointers, as Deku reaches to the minefield, as Deku just creates black wings. So everybody's impressed with his power, and thankfully he's not a villain because he would wreck everybody. So anyway, as it's the next is the cavalry battle, as Deku won that easily. So as it's the final battle between as it's the next battle with there was Shinso Ya. As Shinso starts shouting bullshit that he should be in class 1A, as she says spouting bullshit about Todoroki's body, as Deku gets a little bit mad and kicks him and knees him in the face, as Deku throws him off the arena. As Deku says, nobody talks about my woman like that. As everybody hears that and says, wait, your woman? As Deku goes back and goes to Todoroki, as she says, you really didn't mean to have to do that. As Deku says, don't worry. As it's the next battle between and it's not Todoroki versus Deku. Instead, it's Deku versus Bakugo this time, because I'm deciding to make the last battle between is between Deku versus Todoroki. So as Todoroki, as Bakugo says, I'm gonna become the number one hero. You you bastard. As Deku says, try. As the match starts, as Bakugo starts using explosions, as Deku just teleports, just use some dark magic to teleport, as Deku summons a gigantic dark claw and throws him into the ground. As Bakugo hears a click, but because he brought his gauntlets, he just used the permit as Deku, as he uses them and causes a big explosion. And because that, it burned half of his body, showing the bone. As everybody said, wait, you killed him? As Deku just regenerates. And everyone starts a little bit get sick, as Deku says, oh, what a cheap move. As Deku punches him and causing him to fly. So anyway, as it's the final battle between Deku and Todoroki, they've been training together, so they're pretty technically pretty strong against each other. So as Deku gets ready, he starts cracking his neck. As Todoroki says, good luck to you, Izuku. I meant Izuku, I meant Luis. As the Deku says, good luck to you, sweetheart. And when they never heard that, he says, yes, now we can have a really powerful grandchild. As they start the battle, as Deku fights her with using his this state, what's it called? His Vastalord state. As Deku as Todoroki transforms into her own version. As everybody sees her Vastalord state as well, because in this form she gets a half gray, half red scarf. Because of that, she now has the ability to spit out ice and fire from her mouth, basically like a fucking dragon. Anyway, as she summons the explosive arrow, which is this one on top, as it hits Deku, and it causes him to feel a bit of pain, as she finish him off with the with the ice bow, freezing him. As Todoroki wins. So Todoroki gets first place, and yes, this time I'm not going to make Deku first place in the sports festival. Todoroki gets first place. Deku gets second place um, Bakugo gets third place. So as they go home, Deku obviously um starts training more as Todoroki celebrates a little bit as both of them have the little bit of fun. If you know what it means, well, you're a big boy. Okay, anyway, as um as they were um doing it on um yeah, and after they stopped doing it on because it was finished, um she goes to she has a knock on the door, and it's Endeavor. As the Endeavor sees that she's wearing a different type of shirt than um than what she wears usually. As Endeavor says, "Why are you wearing that shirt? It doesn't seem to fit you." As Deku wakes up from his bed, as Endeavor says, "What were you?" As he realizes and said, "Do I have a grandchild yet? Are you pregnant yet?" As she says, "Dad, don't say things like that." As Deku says, "Yeesh, Endeavor. you seem to be you seem to be excited for us to become like a couple." As Endeavor says, "Yes, you seem to be the most powerful person that I can find for Todoroki to marry." Wait for a sec. Okay. As Deku says, "Thank you, I guess." As it's the next day, um as him and Todoroki wake up, as everybody is awake as well, as they notice that she's wearing the shirt of Deku. As they said, as Kaminari says, "Why are you wearing Deku's shirt?" As they realize, "Are did you last night?" As she says, "What do you mean?" As they said, "How did it feel last night?" As Deku says, "What do you?" As they realize and says, "We didn't do anything like that. It's nothing like that." As they said, "You literally had." As Carminari is really jealous because they had their first time. As it's the next day. I meant next day. I meant they started training as they stopped as Deku starts drinking a bottle of water. So after that they go home and go to sleep. Okay. I hope you like this video, and I hope to see y'all guys next time. Bye bye.